and we'll see how this plays out. The first game of two, the home and home, begin this new season.
Yeah, the Christmas spirit for Frölunda. A lot of red and green.
And an early opportunity here for Pawanso, just missed the post to kick things off. And what a start that would have been. Lakers trying to get it going back down the other way. They're nearly giving up a goal. They force a save there early on. Strong performance from Eki so far. And I mean, Sin, I know we have some North American representation in the chat. And I mean, it's not the most uncommon thing in the world as the Växjö Lakers will go to the power play, but not the most uncommon thing in the world for arguably your best player, at least your best one-on-one player, to be on the defensive side of things. We see that with the likes of Regs on the NA side. Our first matchup earlier on, Tunnel Vision, taking both games over Goons, including a 7-2 rout in that second game, and he picks the corner. Niepi has the opening goal of the game and of the season for the Växjö Lakers.
Beautiful job right there, just kind of skating his way through the slot, just waiting, and just rips that one top corner. Good positioning from Hanselinho, but again, just kind of picks the corner right there. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do if you're Hanselinho, just in position. It looks good. You know, you see the defense backing up to try to cover those passes. That opens up space for Niepi to keep skating, so he did just that. Ripped that one home. 1-0 here for the Växjö Lakers.
Second period underway here. Again, the Lakers with a 1-0 lead at the end of the opening 20 minutes. Daniels offended. I don't blame him. And a backhand on. And Pawanso makes up for the previous penalty. He has tied this game early in the second period, 1:09 into it.
It's exactly what you want to see right there if you're Frölunda early on in the period and getting just a great goal right there. I mean, kind of comes from nothing, but it comes from the forecheck. Excellent poke there, pass through, hits a bunch of bodies. Pawanso picks it up, backhands it across as Allsvenskan went back over to the left-hand side to cover that. Tie game.
Avoid any really dangerous mistakes. Niepi takes the hit. Pawanso over the line, pass across, great stop by the Lakers netminder, Mr. Allsvenskan. Johannes' pass intercepted, sends Frölunda down the other way. Becky gets to the forehand, goes flying, opens up space for Niepi, and he's denied by the poke check of Nasu Stelia. Johannes' shot on, good save by Hansun once more. Fire Kuglen with space, Potzloff back to Pawanso, he scores! The counterattack, the one-timer, his second of the game, 2-1 for Frölunda.
Defense feeds offense. That's beautiful transition there. It starts with Nasu Stelia with that beautiful poke check to rob the breakaway, and then excellent transition. They buy time waiting for Potzloff. Potzloff with the pass back to the guy who became the trailer, which was Pawanso. He just rips that one home on Allsvenskan. 2-1 here now for Frölunda.
Immediately swarmed by the back-checking three forwards. Eki for Nasu Stelia, delayed call. Power play coming up for Frölunda. Over and again into the pass flyer. Cooking to Pawanso. He has his hat trick. 3-1 for Frölunda.
If you want to see a good clinical passing display, you saw it right there. Frölunda, just incredible job with the delayed penalty. My goodness, just that passing was phenomenal in their own end. Just tic-tac, always to the open space. They finally found Pawanso cutting in towards the slot. He buries that one.
For Frölunda, just over 2 minutes left. Johannes in front, what a great stop. Frölunda able to gain possession. Hanselinho keeping it a 2-goal game. Pass across, they score! Make it 4. Pawanso, 4-1 Frölunda.
I mean, I don't think he's not going to get credit for the assist. There's just too many passes, but what a save from Hanselinho to start that transition back the other way. Flyer Kuglen ahead of steam down that right wing side, finds his forward partner in Pawanso, who buries it on the one-timer once again in Frölunda. Just put a bow on this one. Looks like game one will be going to them. The neutral zone. He's always kind of right there, looking for ways to sneak in there and force those turnovers, and that, more often than not, feeds that transition game of Frölunda.
Here we go. This second game underway between these two clubs. One in the corner, kick back out. Eki now at the point. Kick back out into open space. Good chop. Nearly kept alive by Frölunda. Over the pass, and the Epi tries to get that one on, and they score! Was it an own goal? Indeed it was. And the Lakers strike first.
Well, that's exactly what they would like to do, although they did strike first in that last game, and it kind of starts on the transition here as they were able to just kind of get the puck towards the net, and yeah, somehow looked like a pickup animation that got knocked in right there. So unfortunate big break for Frölunda, but Niepi, yet another big goal for his team.
He'll hit Eki, who joins the attack. Potzloff shot. Still bouncing around, and Holman trying to fend off the pressure. And look at that forward-checking pressure. Puwanzo scores! 5th goal of the season as he waits out Allsvenskan on the fake pass. I mean, Sin, all the concerns about Playmaker not being in this lineup, Puwanzo doing his best to make you forget about it as soon as possible.
I mean, yeah, Allsvenskan, I think, with every fiber of his being, thought that cross-crease pass was coming. But look, it's the forecheck. Patzloff made it happen. Puwanzo looking like he was going to send it over initially to Flyer Kungen, and that's why you see that reaction from Mr. Allsvenskan, but he just waits and then puts that one home, bar and in off the shot, and we have a tie game.
Flyer Kungen takes that one away. Here's Puwanzo. 5 goals scored for Frölunda on the day. He has all 5 of them. Here's Potzloff, nearly picked the corner on Allsvenskan. Again, Potzloff picks it up, and he scores. The Puwanzo run ends. Potzloff, 2-1 for Frölunda, and a rough break there for the Växjö netminder.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad adjustment from Mr. Allsvenskan. The puck was headed that direction, and it was the pass going across to, I think that would have been Puwanzo there. Just hits off of a skate. You can see it right there. As Flyer Kungen, well, it wasn't looking like he was trying to pass that puck across. It hits a skate and goes right back to Potzloff there, and he has a wide open net to shoot at.
Ovi, hand that one off. Couple of quick passes here. All finally found that bit of space. Speaking of space, down the other way, they hold the line. And a stop by Mr. Allsvenskan at the buzzer to keep this a 1-goal game. Look at that heavy collapse from Frölunda, and they do generate the turnover. Loose puck recovered. Flyer Kungen and Potzloff broken up by Johannes. The man on an island all alone, but he made the best of it. 2:43 to play. This game down to the wire. A 1-goal lead for Frölunda. Ovi has it. Space, scores! Out of nowhere, the Lakers have tied it at 2. Zovi finds the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, asking you shall receive. They get the zone entry right there, and Zovi just drives and puts that one over the shoulder of Hans Salinio. Tough shot to make that in tight. You can see it happening right here off of the draw. It was actually won, but it was broken up by Niepi there. Gets around the stick check of Eki, sends it to Zovi, who skates through the defense. Puts that one home. We have a tie game here.
Niepi. Shot blocked down. And a penalty called for Frölunda. We'll go to the power play. It's a slash on Zovi.
Yeah, taking a penalty 200 feet away from your own net. Definitely not what we want to see. It was good hunger behind the net. Just an outnumbered situation. He's battling for the puck, and unfortunately for him, takes that slashing call.
To the line, Eki. It'll hold it now. Stelia back to him, just wide of the post. And Holman again looking to clear, and he does. Great patience, doesn't risk it on the flip dump. Forehand again, scores! Who else would it be? Puwanzo strikes again, and Frölunda take it in overtime.
Through the 5-hole, I believe, just cutting towards the net. The pass gets to him and Didn't even almost look like he did the shot animation, but he slid it home 5-hole nonetheless. You can see that just beautiful job. Eki threads the needle through to Pawanso, gets the game winner, and that will do it. 4 out of 4 points from Frölunda. Växjö Lakers only able to come away with the 1 point from forcing this overtime, and you can just almost kind of feel it coming there several times for Frölunda. They get the job done in overtime. And there it is, that 5-hole shot